Hi guys, FrostFangs here and welcome back once again, of course, to another Paladins video. We're going to be playing some Skye today as a healer, I suppose. I think I've said that sentence a couple times now, but it still feels really weird to call Skye a healer, but it's kind of turned into her meta choice in a way, at least in my games, speaking from the perspective of like casual matches, because I don't really play ranked anymore. It's kind of the only way I see Skye played, and I'm actually going to consider that a good thing, and that's why I'm making today's video, because I have covered this before. I made a video on this, I think, in the PTS, and it has been changed a little bit. It got a super small nerf, way less than I was expecting them to hit it with. But as far as I can tell from actually reading over the PTS update notes, I don't know if they actually got put through, because Smoke and Dagger still says 200. Apparently it went down to a 190, but the description here still says 200, and as far as I can tell, it still is 200 in game, so I guess that just didn't get put through. And Healing Vapors, I think, was 135 originally, and that did get put down to 125, so that one did get nerfed by like 10 a level, but even then that only pulled her heal down by like 25 a second at like max level of this card, so it really isn't all that big of a hit. I think it went down from what, 675 max level to 625, unless I'm doing my maths wrong, which I probably am. Gonna be honest with you though, I'm actually really happy that this has turned into like a meta choice for Skye. Debilitate is still pretty decent. I did play a couple games with this today and it wasn't too bad. Preparation is still one that doesn't really click with me, although I have seen this occasionally. I just don't really like it all that much, and Smoke and Dagger, like I just said, is now the meta choice for her. Even if you don't go for like a super specific loadout for it, it is overall just a really good talent. I'm not sure if it will get nerfed. That's the thing I'm not really sure about, because I don't know exactly how they feel about this. I imagine it's something they want, and when they did the mid-PTS update, they barely touched it, so I'm assuming that they're perfectly fine with Skye being played as more of a healer than just like a tank burster, which she can still do very well, even if you are going for this setup. But we've got two different setups, so I'm not going to go through all of her changes, because I've done that already. If you haven't seen PTS video, highly recommend you watch it. But yeah, I got two different versions of the loadout. I think they are quite a bit different to the ones I did show off in that video. We've got Quick Smoker 1, Dissipate 2, Healing Vapors 5, Confound 4, and then Poisoner 3. I'm still not sure if that's Poisoneer or Poisoner. I'm guessing it's Poisoner, because it's just one E there. And then this one is basically the exact same thing. It just has Healing Vapors and Confound down by 1 level each, and then Poisoner is all the way up to 5. They're both tailored to playing it as a healer, but if you are going to go for Debilitate, this one will obviously work out better. And usually the way I decide on which one I'm going for is just if they have 2 tanks or more. If they do, then I'll go for this, and if they don't, then this one usually makes more sense because it's got more reset and a heal. You could obviously rock like Emergency Exit like I used to do, but I don't really find that this card ends up actually saving me all that often, so I kind of stopped rocking it, although it's not a bad card, especially at level 1. Spectre I also don't have in the loadout. It's a cool card. I like the idea of it, but just because of the way it works in game, I end up not really rocking it, because as far as I could tell from the testing I did on the PTS, I haven't retested it, but yeah, as far as I can tell, the ammo regen does get halved when it goes on to friendlies, and it also can only trigger once every 4 seconds, which means you're only getting it every single time you throw out a smoke screen, and that's if your friendlies actually dip out of it. So it can be useful. Maybe you want to throw it in a loadout level 1 or 2, but I would much rather have the rest of these 5 cards, which are all incredibly strong. So that's pretty much it for the intro. Let's just jump into a match. I feel like I spent maybe a little bit too much time on that. We'll do Onslaught or Siege. I'm just going to do Onslaught for the first one. I could do a Siege game, and if we have a quick Onslaught, I'll do a Siege game to finish it off, but I feel like Onslaught is a really good situation for this, especially on the smaller maps. You know, if you add it up, it is kind of ridiculous. 625 over 2 seconds means you're giving 312.5 every single second, and it does link a little bit after they dip out of it, and you're also giving an extra 200 because of the talent. So you're getting 2 different forms of healing, and they work incredibly well together to make Skye a pretty damn competent healer. Anyway, yeah, let's just jump into an actual match. I feel like I did a lot of talking there in the intro. We've got Onslaught Primal Court, which I'd consider a pretty damn good map for this, because it's super condensed, and your queue is actually pretty sizable. I'd still like to see a card to increase the range, but I understand why that's not a thing. This obviously works better on the smaller maps like Onslaught Primal Court. That kind of goes without saying, and it also works way better with the more stationary characters. Ram, for example, is a really good person to combo with this. We've also got a Leanne locked in, just waiting on the last 2. It seems like for the last 2 we've got Fury and Tiberius, and we're up against Talus, Tyra, BK, Moji, and Grover. So no tank on their side. We shouldn't have too hard of a time with most of that team there. I imagine we should be okay. We'll go for Smoke and Dagger, obviously, and then the more heal-oriented loadout with a little bit less on the poison bolts, because they don't have a tank, and the poison bolts aren't going to be too crazy strong here, other than for the reset. Grover's quite a big target, so it shouldn't be too bad. We'll start off, I guess, with Kronos and Nimble. So that's kind of the standard thing I've been going for these days, is either Kronos and then Nimble, or Cauterize and Nimble. We got Earth Splitter, Solar Blessing, Eminence, and Tiger's Fury. We are going to be kind of fighting the Fury here for heals, so hopefully we can actually beat her out. That'd be kind of funny. We're up against Deep Roots, which will be a bit of a pain. Burn Monster also is going to kind of suck. Raw Subjects, Inner Strength, and Boom Boom. They also have 4 Illuminates. We don't have a single other Invis, so I guess they really don't want to deal with Skye. I'm not too bothered about it, because Illuminate did get nerfed this patch, but also I'm also not really depending on my Invis all that much, so it shouldn't be too bad. There goes the Talus. We'll use F. Somebody is on the point here, although I'm not sure where they are. I just did like an unnecessary 360. Let's throw a Q there for him. 105 a tick. There's Poison Bolts for you. We can throw another Q out. There we go. Unnecessary. Look at that tick damage though. That's mad. Let's get a right click on somebody. already. I don't know who I even hit with that. There's a kill, I think, on the Tyra. Throw a Q over there. There goes Moji as well. Throw the Q there for Liam. Poison bolt the Moji. Get some more little dinks on her there. Throw a Q here to maybe try and keep Fury alive. That Tyra firebomb kind of went through us pretty quick. Need to play a little bit more aggressively here. I'm not getting my Q reset enough. There's a Q there for the Tiberius and also the Tyra a little bit. That is Grover ulting. I'm going to pop my F. I'm still up. That healer's kind of coming through. Mad clutch right now. I'm totally dead to this BK though. There's poison bolts for him. Nope, missed those, so I didn't get the reset. We are getting a little bit forced off of the point here. Ram is getting a little bit battered and he's not really able to hold it all that well for us, although I'm pretty sure this Moji is gone. She's got like no health. That's a BK stun. I really should be paying more attention to stuff like that. Let's jump down, throw the Q, get poison bolts on the Tyra. I don't know why it took me so long to enact everything I was trying to go for there. Is enact even the right word? I don't think so. What am I going on about? Either way, we regained the point. I think Moji just tried to ult me and failed. Ram is just sitting in a corner for some reason. My guy, you've got like fucking 6k health. How are you just going to sit there doing nothing? We'll throw another Q on him. DK just went for the ult. That's Tails running past me. Not going to draw my attention. Going to try and go for like a flank type thing. I'm going to throw the ult over there and get rid of this Tails because his mark is down, so we should be able to get rid of him. Never mind, my bomb also didn't do anything. Her ult did get pretty heavily nerfed relatively recently. I think it got pulled down to like 2.5k or something. That might not be the exact number, but it's definitely something close to that. The Q does heal through the floor, which is kind of nice. I literally just one tapped that Grover there. Talus is also gone. I didn't do any damage there though. There's missed poison bolts for you. That Ram just went for the ult. We should be able to get rid of BK. There's a Q for Tiberius and him. Let's go over onto this Grover. There's the Q reset. Let's maybe finish him off. He's got like no health and I have like no ammo, but there we go. I just popped my F. I had to hit that twice. I'm just going to try and juke this way. I think she has Illuminate, so she sees me. What am I even doing? And then BK just came and threw a bomb. Not sure if he saw me, if he was aiming at somebody else. I don't think he was even aiming at me. It looked like he was aiming for Tiberius there, but they do have a ton of Illuminate, so I'm honestly not really sure. There's my Q. There's my F. Am I going to be able to get away here? I feel like I'm totally gone. Yeah, I just got rooted. Oh, never mind. He just punched me and left me. I'm just going to continue wiggling. There's a poison bolts for you. There's a Q on the floor. Some more hits. I'm just going to throw an ult in that direction. Kind of a bit of a panic ult, but there's no point me holding on to it. Let's go after this Grover. There's poison bolts for him. He is out. Throw the Q on the floor. BK is also just here. He definitely didn't kill me intentionally. I don't think he's got very much awareness. He's just gone. Talos to just leave his mark here. Maybe we can bait him to use it. Yeah, there's the mark. Oh, we put it higher up. It looked like he was on the floor under it. I thought he was going to have to jump there, but I did hit him with one of them. I'm getting some hits on him. There's more poison bolts. There is my Q. More hits. I don't think he's got his F up, so I don't really know why he's rushing in so hard. I've got a ton of self-heal, so there we go. He's out. Let's get kill on Emoji 2. Wiggle around here because Grover's not got much health. There we go. Maybe we can get rid of BK. It's a double. There's the right click. There's the Q. How the hell have I survived here? Maybe we can get rid of the Tyra as well. That's kind of an extended triple if you fancy stretching to it. I will say with Skye, her damage drop-off is a little bit severe. I'd like to see it maybe reduced a little bit because I feel like I just start dealing like crappy damage really quickly. It feels super harsh. Let's get rid of BK for free. We'll throw the Q down there. That is Moji and also Grover. Just going to dip. There's a poison bolts. There's my F. Do they see me? Yeah, they totally see me. I'm gone. We'll finish off Haven. Finished off Kronos ages ago. I'm not really going to bother finishing off Nimble. We've only got 5 deaths and 25 limbs. I honestly thought we were going to lose this at one point, but we made a pretty good recovery. Don't think I'm going to have that much heals, but I'm going to have a ton of kills and like a bunch of goddamn damage, I reckon. Hello, Moji. You're just going to cookie me. Can I juke you here? I don't really feel like I put in very much effort to dodge that, but there's the Q. Let's finish her off, maybe. Let's throw an ult just there. Use the invis. What is this play? I don't know. I didn't get anything with that. I don't think I've got a single kill with my ult yet, but let's poison bolts for Grover. Let's just chase him down, throw a Q so we have self-heal. There's no way he's winning this fight. Even if he lands every hit on me here and I miss a bunch, we're going to win. There's the victory. I don't know if I'm not sure if I killed him or if we just triggered the score from being on the point, but Tiberius is the man with a top play. I'm pretty sure that's our Tiberius because I don't think they had one. So it starts with him being dead, respawning, then he runs left. There's a bunch of people low. He throws the sword. He gets like 2k damage pretty much instantly. Goes for the F. I don't really know what's going on. He pops the ult. He gets a kill on the Tyra. I'm guessing he also kills one of those two dudes. All right, well, there we go. There are the stats for game one. Feel like that shows off how that game went pretty well. Tiberius did a pretty decent job. Fury did pretty damn well, although we did actually beat her out in heals and damage, obviously. We beat her out by like 300 there on heals. Quite happy with that, considering, you know, I'm going forward. Skye, Ram did pretty decent. Definitely could have done better, though. That's for sure. I'd say the same sort of thing with Liam, but she did actually have highest damage that match other than their Tyra. Their BK didn't do great. Tyra was probably the biggest pain in the ass. Talos was pretty decent. Moji was fine, although a little bit under average. And Grover actually did a way better job than I gave him credit for there. He had basically the same amount of heals as us and a little bit less damage, so Skye support ended up working pretty much perfectly. We were perfectly even with the healers that match. We had the same as the Fury, same as the Grover, and we also dealt 55k. I feel like I definitely did it justice. We'll go ahead and I guess do a siege. That wasn't too long of an onslaught, and even if I play like absolute ass now and have a 0-4 match, I did it justice in that first one. That was tons of fun. I feel like that really did show off why the Skye healing thing is like a meta choice, because you can keep up with healers and at the same time I deal pretty damn good damage, and that was in a situation where I was going up against a decent amount of Illuminate there. You know, I died a bunch of times there because they had Illuminate, and in a bunch of the matches I played before recording today's video, I only really went against like 1 or 2 people who picked it up, because most of the time it's not really worth it unless the Skye is being a huge pain in the ass, which I guess they expected me to be there, and I wasn't really playing that aggressively, so I don't know if it helped them all that much. Definitely got me a couple more deaths though. Alright, well, it looks like for game 2 we got Siege Jaguar Falls. I've gone ahead and locked in my Skye. We've got an Andro, a Khan, a Grover, and a Willow. He's going for roots, I'm going for heals. It kind of works out well. We're up against a Grok, a Damber, a Zin, a Leon, and an Ash. So this one is a lot more even, very similar team comps. We have Grok who's probably going for damage, just like our Grover who's going for damage, Damber who's probably going for heals. I'm going for heals, Leon v Willow, Andro v Zin, and Ash v Khan. The only thing I guess you could say is not a good combo for this is like flying characters, because obviously you're throwing a heal on the ground, so if you've got Drogoz flying around you're not really able to heal him, which is the big downside to this. Definitely something really obvious, but worth pointing out is that it's just a super selective point heal, and that you can't heal like characters that are just flying around doing their own thing. The Zin's gone for Illuminate 2 straight off the bat, which is another thing that can happen in this badge, is people can start off with Illuminate 2 because it's 450 credits. We've got Curse Revolver, Deep Roots, Blast Flower, and Storm of Bullets. We're up against Maelstrom, Spirits, Chosen, Burning Ram, Yomi, and Eminence. So pretty much what I guessed, with the Grok going for damage and then the Maldemba going for heals. It seems like Ash is over here on right. She's getting absolutely peppered though. Corin could do with a heal. Let's throw him a Q and get some poison bolts on the Damber. Sure, I'm not really sure exactly what he's going for, although I am not in my heal, so I'm getting a little bit peppered as well. Right click over there preemptively, didn't hit anybody with that. I think the Ash is still over here on left. I'm not invis, so I don't know why I'm playing as if I am. There's poison bolts for her head. We'll pop the Q and just sit in this corner for a sec, I suppose. I guess we can push up now. The team is all here. Yep, he's totally gone. There we go. Pop the F and I guess push up, because I think that is Damber running in on left, or Grok. Okay, I guess I could just poison bolt you. There we go. Just get out of my invis. He is nearly gone. He's got like no health. Let's maybe get rid of the Leanne. Oh, she's totally dead here. Yep, there we go. And there's the objective captured. Hello, Ash. There's poison bolts for you. I really should throw my Q and then poison bolt to get the reset, but the poison bolts don't have that big of a cooldown, so it's not too big of a deal. There's the Q. Hello, damn it. I'm going to pop the F and maybe just leave. Actually, let's just kill him because he's got like no health. There we go. Let's also maybe get rid of the Grok. I poison bolted him and he went straight into Ghost Walk. God damn it, that cleanses it. It's another annoying thing with Skye for sure, is people cleansing your poison bolts. The only characters I can think that can do it really easily are Grok and also, I guess, Koga. Koga's definitely the most annoying because he just does it with his dash. Ash is gone. It's Leanne going for an all. Okay, I stumbled on my words there, but it's fine. We'll throw a Q. Look at those heal numbers. Let's get a reset on somebody. I'm not really sure who I should be trying to get. I guess we can get him on the Zin. Guess we'll just keep going for the push. There's poison bolts on him. There's a Q on the floor. That Grok is basically gone. What did he even get a heal from just there? What is he healing from? I think he's healing from the bounce on his right click. That sucks. So the Q there for the Khan and then run left and maybe go for like an all play. I'm just going to throw it all the way at the back and see if I can get some with it. There's poison bolts for him. I think everybody's out of the way, or apparently not. We just got like 3k with that. Let's get rid of the Grok. Oh my god, he's the most annoying character right now to deal with. There's poison bolts for the Leon. He should be gone here. I don't have any cauterize. Why am I trying to get rid of him? Hello, Ash. You're closer than I'd like you to be right now. I didn't get the reset, but I might still be alive. I did pop my F, but it didn't go on cooldown because of the bug that you have all the time with Skye, where it just doesn't display properly. Q is on the floor. Ash can't see me because I'm invis, so she had to F the Grover, and she should be gone. Poison bolts for reset. There is the Q. This is a messy play, but I'm pretty sure we've got it. Yeah, a bit more stressful than it probably looked, but it seems like we're making a pretty good effort here. That is Damber with the Fear. Just going to throw my Q straight off the bat. Poison bolt the Zin. Make sure we can get rid of him. There we go. We've got the reset on the Q, so we can throw it again and get rid of the Grok, and I'm pretty sure that is going to be the cap. We managed to sneak those under a shield, and there we go. That's 2-0. Counter has disappeared, but don't really need to know how long the match was anyway. But there we go. 10 eliminations, 0 deaths. Didn't realize I didn't die at all during that. They've got Illuminate 1 on Grok, Illuminate 2 on Zin, and then a bunch of cauterize. The Leon's also gone for Resilience, I guess, for the Grover route. He's doing a really good job so far, and so is the Andro, Khan, and the Willow are also doing pretty decent. What a freaking match so far, though. I feel like I'm definitely doing Skye justice. I didn't check loadouts in the last match. I haven't freaking done it in this one either. I'm just a really goddamn bad Paladins YouTuber. You know, there they are if you wanted to see them. It doesn't usually make too big of a difference. Most people just rock super standard stuff that you can kind of just guess. We'll throw the Q there and run in left a little bit. Poison bolts there at the back. Kind of unnecessary. It doesn't really deal that much damage. It's also kind of a reveal, though, which is kind of nice. We'll throw the Q back there for the Grover. There we go. Zin is out. Well done, Andro. We'll throw our on the point, because why not? Land poison bolts on her. Unnecessary ult, but it definitely added some pressure, that's for sure. Poison bolts for you. We'll throw the Q for self heal. Thank you, Grover, for an additional heal, I guess. There goes Damber as well, and that's another team wipe. Jesus Christ. Let's go around the right. Took a bit of a long route unnecessarily, but maybe we can get rid of him. He freaking used his F. God damn it. This is the most annoying thing I've had to deal with this entire game. I'm still getting my heal from my Q, but I'm behind the cover. Let's throw our poison bolts on him. There we go. Get some more dinks. Get those headshots in if we can. There's the Q for the heals. Let's throw more at the back. There we go. I think I did connect those. goes. Let's throw a heal just then, go left. You can actually throw your Q also while you're in your invis. A lot of people don't know that. I guess if you play a decent amount of Skye, you probably do, but if you're in your F, you can throw your Q out there and it won't de-invis you, luckily. A lot of other stuff does that you probably wouldn't expect, but your Q doesn't. There is another one. This is a very, very messy play. I'm going to just go through here and try and deal with the Damber. I don't really know what I'm actually going for here, but there's a Q. Hit me with the F. Thank you very much. Now you're in a position right in front of everybody. He's going for the ult. We'll throw the Q just there. More poison bolts. I'm trying to land them on the Ashe because obviously they deal more damage. I am invis, but didn't get hit too much there. Luckily, there's more poison bolts. Use the F. Throw a Q. Maybe we can heal him a bit through the wall. Should I just go for the ult at the back? That might be a good idea. Don't know if that's going to get us anything because they saw me throw it, but maybe. No, okay. No, I did just deal 1700. Nice. Poison bolts for you. Again, there finally goes Ashe. Let's also get rid of Leon. Nice. Looks like this is going to be another team fight that we win. Yeah, there we go. Definitely closer than the last ones, but I feel like my ult might have been the tipping point. There goes Grover. Don't think he was really expecting me. There's poison bolts for nobody because I missed some little dinks for you guys. Andrew went for the ult. Let's get rid of this Ashe. Poison bolted her. She is gone before she hits the floor. Heal for the Kant. Get rid of the Zim. Hit through his counter. There we go. There's the double. There's poison bolts for Leanne. She's totally dead any second. I don't know why I don't have any cauterize. Probably a bad idea, but it's worked out fine so far. There we go. That is the 4-0. Might as well do a little bit of a spicy emote dance there. I don't usually do that, but timing was kind of perfect. Skye's just doing a little bit of a jig with the teammates in the front. Nice. But not only did we get the 4-0 with the emote victory, we also had a freaking top play. I don't really know what this is. Is it literally the last play that you just watched? This is just an action replay. This looks like I've edited this to just show you the same thing, but it is literally the play that you just watched, even though I only got 1 of the kills and 2 assists, and it's also going to probably show me emoting. Oh my god, the double emote. The double emote. Man, I love stuff like that. It's just so goddamn silly. Shoutouts to Mr. Gemini 1, Toxic, and also I think Clavisol. Am I saying that right? I don't know. Shoutouts to these two guys, and also Ben Tug. F you, bro. Play Toxic. I emoted at the end of a match. How is that toxic? I wasn't just spraying after every kill. Not really sure if he's even referring to me because they're talking about Zin here as well, but shoutouts also to somebody I think I missed up here. Creole I missed, and also MSP123. I feel like these days sometimes half the goddamn match recognizes me and stuff, but it's super nice still playing with you guys in game and then having you call me out in chat because that way I can also shout you out in a video if I'm recording and stuff. But if we go through the stats, I didn't have a single death. Didn't even realize that. I thought I freaking died at least once there, but apparently not. We went 11-0-11, 22 streak, 70 seconds on the point, 62k damage, which is actually not highest that match. The Grok beat us out, but we also healed for 50k, which is the same as their Damber, a little bit less than our Grover, but he was doing a particularly good job. He also actually had 0 deaths. He had a better streak than us, but what's really, really funny there is we have nearly the exact stat, just inverted. He has basically the same amount of heals as we had damage, and then we have basically the same amount of heals as he has damage. It's kind of funny. I think that's a really, really good way to actually describe how Healer Skye works most of the time. Willow did okay, nothing crazy there. Andrew did a really good job though, 13-252k, and Khan I think also did a really good job there. Obviously didn't have as much space to do really, really well, but he did sit on the objective a ton. 230 seconds there. Well done, my man. On their side, Grok did a great job. He was landing his right clicks and stuff. His F was annoying as hell. The Leon did pretty decent. Damber did pretty good. Zin did a bit under average. Didn't really cause me that much trouble, and Ashe I'd say similar sort of thing. Overall, pretty good game though. I reckon Zin and Ashe maybe should have been placed somewhere differently, but overall I think that was a lot of fun. Definitely a bit weighted though, that's for sure. And that was Healer Skye. I feel like I did a really, really good job of showing this off. If you haven't played this yet, please do give it a go. You might think it's not fun. You might watch this video and be like, damn, this looks like absolute ass, but honestly, playing it is really quite fun to do. But overall, it's just a really different way to play Skye, and it doesn't really play like any other things in Paladins, which is another reason why I like it, and I'm just super happy it's become kind of a meta choice because it is really, really different, and I hope they do more stuff like this in the future. So thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Of course, let me know what you want to see me do next. I'll see you guys all very, very soon, and as always, stay frost there. Haven't had an outtake in a video for absolutely ages, and even though this technically isn't an outtake, I just want to say thank you for watching my stuff. I appreciate it. It's been really, really nice actually making videos. I've been enjoying it a lot recently. Thank you. See you guys soon. That's all I wanted to say. I don't even know why this is in the video. I'm just leaving it in. Whatever. See you guys later.